Hello, everyone. My name is Rhonda Childs, the Director of Study Abroad at Harvey Mudd College, and I'm really excited to share a program with you. For many of you, study abroad is high on your list. In fact, I often meet with students who excitedly share Harvey Mudd's study abroad program was one of the reasons they chose the college. So whether you know for sure you want to study abroad, are on the fence, or aren't sure it's for you, you'll receive a glimpse of our program and learn how studying abroad can enhance your life academically, culturally, and professionally. First, we'll begin the presentation by highlighting a few examples of how Mudders have described their study abroad experiences. I hope you enjoy the presentation, and I'll see you at the end to share information on upcoming fall study abroad events. Look at all the fun activities you can do in Australia, or visiting museums in Shanghai. What about working on a design project in Budapest? Or enjoying cultural events in Sao Paulo? And just letting loose in Auckland? Homestays with families are great options. You can play with your host brother in Panama, or spend time with your host family in Stockholm. And sightseeing is always fun in Paris, Santiago, and Cape Town. These are just a few of the many enriching experiences of studying abroad. You may be asking yourself, why are Mudders studying abroad? Well, according to Kelly Cleary from the University of Pennsylvania, no longer is study abroad considered an add-on to an undergraduate education. Increasingly, the world of higher education is recognizing that an international learning experience is an essential element of a first-class 21st century higher education. She continues to say, the U.S. demographics are changing. College grads who understand that their customers or their clients might come from a different background than their own have an important skill set. While it's taken a bit of time for study abroad to catch on in the U.S., the numbers at both Harvey Mudd and U.S. undergraduate students in general has grown tremendously. As you review the information on this slide, you'll notice the international community has a definite jump start in study abroad. But thankfully, as higher education institutions have learned its value, every year U.S. numbers continue to rise. This rise can be credited to government, nonprofit organizations, and educational initiatives that support this type of cultural engagement through scholarships, exchange agreements, and other programming. Particular concentration has been geared toward the STEM discipline, where the most recent statistics show that a quarter of U.S. STEM students studied abroad. Additionally, IES, a nonprofit study abroad organization, surveyed over 14,000 students who participated on the programs, and well over 90% said studying abroad increased their confidence, maturity, and their worldview. 80% said the experience enriched them academically. And the U.S. Census Bureau reported that many students who studied abroad received postgraduate degrees compared to the national average. The experience also increased the acceptance rate into their top choices for graduate school. There's also plenty of data that supports how companies and hiring managers view study abroad. Both the QS Global Employer Report and NACE regularly report their findings on the employment advantages of studying abroad. Popular companies like Google and Facebook encourage cultural knowledge and strongly support the ability to learn from and work with those with varying backgrounds. Here you can see some information about Google's cultural intelligence skills. And at Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg encourages his staff to explore the world. Now, we've seen some great information supporting study abroad. And at Harvey Mudd College, it's important that all students have access to do their own exploration and take advantage of these wonderful opportunities. So at Harvey Mudd College, we know that STEM majors are global majors. Take a look at the list of advantages you can gain through studying abroad. By now, I hope you're saying, yeah, I want to study abroad. What's next? We have a variety of program options which you can view on the Study Abroad website. And the first step is to attend a Study Abroad information session. More on that later. As we move through the end of the presentation, let's have a little fun by playing a game to test your cultural intelligence. Here you see a list of the instructions for the game. You can move through at your own pace, and I'll join you at the end. Enjoy! Welcome back! How was your trip around the world? How many answers did you get right? If you missed 3 or less, send me an email with the number of correct answers and make sure to use your HMC email address. As we conclude our time together, the following slide provides a list of upcoming fall events. Dates are still being determined, so make sure to check the OSA website often for updated information. Thank you all for participating in this virtual presentation of Study Abroad at Harvey Mudd. Should you have any additional questions, you can reach me at either email address indicated here. And while virtual appointments can also be made through the website, I strongly recommend attending an information session prior to your appointment. And as a reminder, don't forget to look out for an email regarding the fall information sessions. I'll see you there. Again, welcome to Harvey Mudd. And remember, the world is your campus.